Hello and welcome back. Thus far, I have talked to the Reverend, and his mission to us is essentially to visit the 5 chapels of the Eternal Fire at night and light a flame in each. Furthermore, we have to gain the trust of Haran, Odo, and Mikkel. Nothing new here. The prominent residents are, of course, Haran, Odo, and Mikkel. We have some side quests here, a game of dice, so we have to figure out how to play this game. Maybe Berengar can help me find Salamandra. I'm sure he found a way into the city. Let's see, we also need to collect the reward from Abigail, and we still don't have an entry on the ghouls and drowners. So I think we should just head over to Abigail, and on the way we can just explore a little bit. Just enter houses and steal stuff. No one really cares. Do I need flint? Always need flint. You never know if you find something useful here.
Vesna brought me some delicious wine. She seems to know much about them.
And then there's, of course, the quest. We need to meet this this woman, Vesna. We guided her through the forest or through the village back to her home. For some reason, though, that quest does not pop up here.
Should I hurry?
Let's have a look inside the chapel. Okay. Not possible. Already talked to the Reverend.
No, I'm not talking.
Look at that. And this is why you need to explore in this game. Actually, let's just read this right away. The book describes the basic rules of creating alchemical mixtures. To understand alchemy, you must understand 2 great truths. First truth, as above, so below. Second truth, everything is one. Everything is one. This sounds like some pre-Socratic philosophy. These truths teach that alchemical substances are everywhere around you, in field herbs, in human and animal bowels, even in rocks. This is because alchemy is life, and life is alchemy. Once you understand alchemical processes, you will understand the processes of life, and the world of nature will become an open book. Yet alchemy is also knowledge. Does the potion require a flower or a leaf? Where is vermilion found? In the kidney or the eye? These questions are answered by books. Therefore, read both the old masters and new works. Practice your herbalist skills in mixing oils and powders. However, first and foremost, experiment, because the greatest discoveries in alchemy have come about through experimentation. And we get a journal entry. Let's read that too. This is just a journal entry on additional substances. An alchemical ingredient can contain one of 3 additional substances: albedo, negrito, rubido. I think that's how you pronounce them. Okay, I give up. If all of the ingredients chosen for the creation of a potion have identical additional substances, the resulting potion will provide additional benefits beyond its basic effects. Albedo potions, characterized by a lower level of toxicity, Negrito potions affect coordination and concentration, increasing damage inflicted on opponents. Rubido potions, aside from the potion's primary effect, it also regenerates vitality. Okay, so this is damage, vitality, and albedo gives you lower levels of toxicity. Great.
Interesting.
Oh, isn't it? Torch? Nah. We're gonna rely on alchemy to deal with the dark, so I don't think we need a torch.
Don't
The
get
Reverend
killed.
ordered a collection for the new chapels to the Eternal Fire.
This is the Reverend's house, yeah. Let's have a look. High quality base for blade coatings. Yes, please. Okay, so now we have to... Well, we don't really need any more than that, right? 10 flint should be enough. Fantastic. Some lore. The legendary prophecy of the elven prophetess, foretelling the end of the world. I tell you that the time of the sword and axe approaches, the time of the wolf's blizzard, the time of the white frost and white light, the time of madness and disdain. Ted Dierid, something like that, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun. Reborn of the elder blood, of Han Ikar, of a planted seed. A seed that will not sprout but burst into flames. Es tuath essa, so shall it be. Watch for the signs. I will tell you what these signs will be. The earth will run with the blood of Aen Sida, the blood of the elves. An old elven prophecy about the end of the world. I think that's the prophecy we hear at the beginning of chapter 1. When Alvin, that little boy who's being chased by those dogs, starts talking in this weird deep voice. Okay, we've read this, right? Ithleen, an elven prophetess, is famous for her foretelling of the end of the world. According to her prophecy, the world will be destroyed by an ice age and all humans will die. The only survivors will be elves, saved by an offspring of the elder blood, known also as the Swallow. It's the name of the health potion. Several signs will herald the destruction of the world, and the cataclysm will begin when elven blood soaks the earth. This will mark the advent of the time of disdain, the axe, and the wolf's blizzard, which can be interpreted as a long war or a return to barbarism. Oh, there was also this, another quest that doesn't pop up in our quest log. There's a woman here that wants tulips.
Many animals died from plague. I wonder how I'll feed my children. No time!
What is this? I can bribe her? I don't know what she wants. Oh yeah, food. Unfortunately, I don't have any food. I do have money though. Well, how am I supposed to know how much to bribe her with? And I actually don't know why I should bribe her, but let's try 15.
I only know old fables.
Sure.
I'd gladly hear them.
My grandchildren like stories of the drowned dead, like the jilted miller's daughter who tied a millstone round her neck and plunged into the depths. When someone overcome by passion drowns, they arise as the drowned dead. At night the miller's daughter persecuted the living till the Knights of the Flaming Rose sent her to eternal rest.
The Order of the Flaming Rose eliminates monsters?
Its knights protect us and ask no reward.
Unfair competition, I'd say.
Look at that. Now we can collect those drowner brains. Yeah, I'm not gonna read any of this. These are just all the ingredients. But let's have a look here at the drowner. Drowners are creatures of the night. They appear on the banks of ponds, lakes, and rivers. Immune to bleeding, blinding, and poison attempts. Fearless, immune to stun attempts, and the Axii sign. That's the fear sign. Very sensitive to silver and susceptible to knockdown attempts. Okay, so Ard seems to be useful against them. The fast style is most effective against drowners. Experienced witchers use the group style against multiple drowners. Usually attack in large groups and take advantage of numerical superiority. And we can collect drowner brain tissue, gannets, acid, and cadaverine. Drowners are scoundrels who ended their wicked lives in the water. Drowned alive or thrown into deep water after death, they turn into vengeful creatures which stalk the inhabitants of coastal settlements.
Yesterday, the drowned dead took another child.
Yes. Strong alcohol. Always useful. Let's see. Nope.
Knights should fight monsters. Don't get killed.
Many animals died from plague. I wonder how I'll feed my children. No time!
Okay, so now I don't know what... Wait a minute.
Good luck.
He wants food, right?
Many I only know old fables.
So I gave her her own food, and now she's happy about it. Great.
I'd gladly hear them.
This story concerns the beast's minions. A hunter who bred bloodthirsty bloodhounds was murdered. This evil crime elicited a curse that transformed the bloodhounds into revengeful ghosts. These ghosts, called Barghests, persecuted the murderers until they tore them to pieces. Only then did the Barghests depart.
Interesting story. Thanks.
Ugh, I haven't the strength.
No entry on Barghists, but we apparently did get a new ingredient, ectoplasm, but we already knew about that, so... Okay. Seems like food is sometimes useful, so let's have some of it in our inventory.
Yes.
People cared for
there she
flowers
is.
once. Now,
I don't think I have anything for her. Because she wants wild flowers. Yeah,
Apparently.
Okay. Have to keep that in mind. Remember it. Sure. You never know in this game. Okay, so I think I've been through most of the houses.
don't get killed.
Maybe not this one.
Many animals.
Again? Okay, fine, let's see. Does she have anything interesting to say?
I'd gladly hear them.
I know a werewolf story. Years ago, a man from Vizima visited his beloved at night. One full moon, a wolf bit him by merchant's gate. Fur covered the man's skin. He grew wild with rage. Finally, he transformed into a werewolf. He tore his beloved and many militiamen to bits. The mayor hired a witcher who determined the cause was a curse. He removed it but never found the caster.
A happy ending, though I would have preferred it explained how to cure lycanthropy.
That I don't know.
Thanks anyway. Farewell.
Okay, so we get a new ingredient, but no entry on monsters, as I was hoping. Although I didn't know you could talk to these old ladies and get this kind of information. I didn't do it the first time I played through the game. That's interesting.
That seems satisfactory.
Again?
Apparently.
She's everywhere.
Knights should fight monsters. Witches are crude.
I fucked a she-elf once.
That's nice.
Seems you seek trouble.
So what do we have here? More thugs and brawlers.
Oh, to drink in the Hairy Bear. But the city gates are closed. Oh,
This is
I'm
Haran
itching to
Brock's
slap
territory.
somebody.
Talk to him. I'm sleepy.
The butcher woman's meat tastes bad.
I detest the Scoia'tael.
Society made me what I am. Damn those drowned dead. Can't drink by the waterside.
Yeah, they probably congregate, or, well, congregate, they want to kill the drowners. I need to come here at night, I think.
The deceased were cremated, yet people still fear the plague.
I don't remember what this plague is. Is it the Catriona? I think so. A disease which quickly spread through all the northern countries after the war with Nilfgaard. Those who suffer from Catriona die a terrible death. Their convulsions become stronger each day. They vomit blood and mucus and have bloody diarrhea. After a fortnight, I think that's 2 weeks or so, they die in agony. Okay. So what's this? Gotta get to that inn and store some of my stuff because it's starting to get a little full. Five. Need. Wait a minute. Do I have it? No. So many types of beer in this game. Because this is Heron Brog. That's one of those prominent villagers. Yeah, let's have a word with Heron. Just gotta loot him first. Yes. Wait a minute. I don't think I need that. Let's read that book. Oop. It was then that the elven wise men called the sages gathered in the dungeons beneath Reinhold Castle. The eldest of them said, "The day and the hour have come. We are here to discuss the fall of humans. We will avenge the death of Lar Doran. We will shed their blood and drown the world in chaos. We will hide in the forests for 500 years, while the chosen live in human cities and become their neighbors. Everyone knows their place in the plan, whether elf, dwarf, gnome, sorcerer, or Nilfgaardian. Whoever betrays us is doomed. We will call ourselves superiors, because we have no lords over us, and we spit on the gods." Then all swore an oath, and each drank the blood of an innocent child from a golden chalice to seal their obedience to the plan. The Scoia'tael are a group of elven and dwarven rebels fighting against the discrimination of non-humans. They are divided into commando groups or independent squads. Their protest against racism quickly turned to violence. Scoia'tael rob merchant caravans, plunder and burn villages, and kill. Instead of finding a peaceful solution, humans send troops to fight them. Scoia'tael means squirrel in Elven, and the name probably comes from the rebels' habit of attaching squirrel tails to their clothing.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman.
You are?
Heron Brog, merchant and middleman, at your service. What brings you here, Witcher?
What do you have to offer?
The Reverend sent you, I presume?
Oh no. I haven't put on the ring.
Of course.
Why don't I...
We'll talk.
Alright, where is it? The signet. Yeah. There you go. Got an entry on Haran Brog. Is a suspicious character who fears only the Reverend. He sneers at the law and surrounds himself with thugs who protect his shady dealings. Brog lives in the outskirts in a little lakeside settlement that he rules outright. He never strays far from his home. Brog runs a store trading in weapons and alchemical ingredients used to produce bombs.
Of course.
The Eternal Fire. A gift from the Reverend, I presume.
Okay, so I think if I talk to him about this, he will end the conversation. So let's
What
see
do you
he
sell?
sells.
Anything, really, but in these hard times I have a rather limited selection.
Show me.
The custom is always right.
Yeah, I don't have money to buy anything really. But I could sell this. Yeah, don't need it. Not really. Okay.
The Eternal...
So we ended the conversation anyway.
Listen, I found these strange dice. Looks like dwarven handiwork.
Not here. You want to get both of us in trouble?
You're no saint. Afraid of a box? You have so much contraband in stock.
Survival instinct. I'd rather lay low. The Reverend detests this game.
So you know what it is?
I didn't say that. They're obviously not of human make and stink of devilry. Best to ask among the dwarfs. They must know something.
Thanks for that, at least.
Ugh, this is like, why can't we just stay in dialogue for him?
The Eternal...
The Reverend sent me. He thinks you need a witcher.
I do. The dead emerge from the river at night. A ghastly cold blows from the water, making my flesh crawl. Help me. I'll spare no expense.
I'll help in exchange for information about Salamandra, and throw in 100 orens for my expenses.
I heard you were looking for Salamandra, but if so, you're looking for trouble. It's no matter to me. You have a deal. These damned undead are my concern. They scare customers off and destroy my crates. And this is a valuable shipment for a special client.
Where would I find these drowners?
Where? At the river's edge. They creep out of the water after dusk.
I see.
Witcher!
Farewell.
Okay, so I think we'll take a break here and continue in the next episode. Hope I see you there.